welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on, and I really appreciate it. And today, you know, one of the things that when you don't do dairy very much that you miss is cream soups. And I've been kind of creating a mushroom soup. So I thought that I would make the soup with you and show you how I make my cream soups without dairy. And so I'm gonna make a mushroom soup. So let's look below and we'll get started. Well, the first thing that you need to do with mushroom soup is have 2 pounds of mushroom sliced and ready to go. So I already got started on it. 2 pounds is a lot, and I got some different varieties of mushrooms. There was a pack that was a variety pack. So I literally have never cooked with these before, but we're gonna see what it's like. And since it's gonna be a creamed soup, I just wanna make sure that these are cut. And I'm just gonna, everything's been washed already. And I'll chop this up. Two pounds is a lot of mushrooms. I really had no idea. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're going to saute the mushrooms in some butter. So now we're here at the stove, and I have this heating up, and I'm gonna take my handy dandy olive wood spatula. I am going to melt 1/4 cup of unsalted butter and a little bit of salt. I love the smell of butter. Okay, now add the mushrooms. And we need to cook these mushrooms for about 15 minutes. And you want the juices to come out of them. And for them to start to get brown. We'll come back as this cooks. Might have to change the pot. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Just to give you a little update, this has been cooking about 5 minutes. I did change the pot so it had more surface area. We have about 10 more minutes to go till all this fluid is evaporated and the mushrooms are golden. Okay, well, it looks like it took about 15 minutes after it started to get watery. So now they look all golden and the moisture's gone. Now I'm gonna add some onions to this and let this cook for a while. Now usually I buy big onions, so this is only half of an onion that I've chopped. We'll let the onions get a little clear colored. Nico. He just does not want me to cook today. Say hi, Nico. There he is. All right, I'm gonna put them down now and wash my hands. But here we are. And it looks like the onions are getting translucent. We're almost there. This looks good. All right. So the recipe calls for 1½ tablespoons of flour to make the roux, but I'm using arrowroot. I like that. Try to make it gluten-free, and I'm gonna mix this together in here. It smells so good. The whole house smells like mushrooms. Oh. All right, so now we've got the arrowroot in here. I'm gonna add garlic cloves to it. And now I'm gonna add 4 cups of the chicken broth. Yes. And then I have 6 pieces of thyme, but I didn't have any kitchen string, so I actually tied a piece of thyme around it. Put that in there. And then also calls for a cup of water. Got that in there. And then now it has the garlic, it has the onions and the mushrooms. Now we just let this sit for an hour, and then I'll take this out and we'll go from there. So I'll see you in an hour. So this has been cooking for a half an hour. slowly simmering. We have another 30 minutes to go. So I'll see you in about 30 minutes. Okay, so here we are, 1 hour later. I'm gonna take out the thyme and you know, Nico's been so fine until I start talking, and he doesn't like that. So Nico, you need to stop, sonny. So you can take this out and either put it in a blender little by little, or I have an immersion blender. So I'm gonna turn this off. We're gonna do this. Getting there, looking good. Okay, oh wow, that looks great. So this is the part where I substitute half and half for oat milk. So I'm gonna add the oat milk instead of half and half. And then to compensate for the fat, I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of olive oil, because that's the part of the creaminess is from the fat. And we don't want milk fat, or at least I don't. And so this is a way to make a creamy, delicious, oh goodness. Nico just can't stand me talking today. It's so funny, as soon as I start talking, he starts barking or whining. Oh, doesn't this look delicious? Well, I'll come back and I'll taste it and we'll see. But anyway, this is ready to serve, and I have my bread ready. And I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I am going to taste. I'm pouring the soup in. And there he goes, as soon as I start talking. Isn't that funny? I don't know why he's doing that. And let's taste it. Now, I've never made this before. This is the first time. I wanted to test it with the oat milk and the olive oil. Mmm. It's very good. It's delicious. Tastes like mushroom bisque. Nico! I think he wants my attention. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen. Here is Nico. Nico, what are you doing? Here he is. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen. And please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Ciao for now. Bye.